and cuddle close beneath a big red umbrella on the beach with you. That's where I'll undo a basket lunch for two. And through a straw I'm gonna drink sarsaparilla on the beach with you. We'll sit on the sand, start holding hands far from the crowd. Neath bright skies above I'll say I love you right out loud. We can dream and plan and get a sun-kissed tan. Beside the ocean blue, I'll be right in heaven on the beach with you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the dining room of the 1925 bungalow. I'm Scott, filming from the opposite side of the dining room table today, and I have to apologize because something is going on with my camera settings at the moment, and I can't seem to hold a focus. Now, I sometimes personally have that problem, but as of yet, my camera hasn't. We're going to plow forward, and then I'll go in and see what's wrong with my settings. Anyway, this is a quick one to highlight a few, not all, but a few of the items that will be for sale tomorrow night, Monday night. That's the second Monday night in August. And join me and David. That's right, the Two Chaps live sale. It begins at 9 p.m. on my channel, this channel right here. And you know me, I'll probably pop on at 8 o'clock since you're used to seeing me at 8 o'clock on a Monday night. Just to chat with you, prime you, get you excited, and then we'll come back at 9 o'clock. David will join me, and the two of us will be selling 10 items each, maybe 11. And here I am right now to show you. Boy, that really is annoying how that something is really messed up with this focus. I'm going to have to fiddle with it. I went in there and pressed something. You've done that before, haven't you? You can't figure out what you did? Anyway, quick preview. Not going to go into long details or descriptions tonight on this video. Well, not too in-depth anyway. But there's that wonderful porcelain inkwell, which we're going to have, and it's complete with its original matching pen. And this is Oerlikon, which I believe is a German company, but this may have actually either been made in Germany or in France, as sometimes it's marked Oerlikon Limoges, France, and sometimes it says Germany. Look at that candy jar. That's a big one. Any candy in there? Oh, rats. Well, is it New Martinsville? Is it Viking? Is it L.E. Smith? You'll find out tomorrow night. Look at these linen fold, gothic, polychromed, wooden bookends. My voice got very soft, didn't it, and dramatic. They're going to go back to circa 1930, and when I say circa 1930, I'm always talking the mid-20s. It's probably a little older than that. I think by the 30s this kind of thing was going out of style, but more than likely we're in the early to mid 20s on these here. A wonderful piece of glass back here, Czechoslovakian glass. We'll talk about the factory, the designer, and whether or not I think that's from the 30s or the 60s. What say you? We'll talk about it. They did reuse the molds. Look at this piece of folk art. It's over the moon. I'm over the moon about it. It's all handmade. Look at that old finish on it. What is it? What on earth is it? What does it do? You'll find out tomorrow night. But some of you have already got a pretty good idea. I can't believe I'm selling my old house model back here, but I am. And it does date to around the time this house was built. And it's just an old house. Yeah, cream and green with a fireplace and a little garage and lots of detail. And you'll be the only one that has it. It's not from a kit. Someone actually put this thing together themselves. And the detail on it is just amazing. all the way around. We'll take a much closer look at that Monday night. That's an original. Boy, well, so this guy is too right here. I'm just really in love with both of those pieces. And you might have seen earlier, I found two great big, huge industrial size insulators. I've got two. This is just one sitting here. I'm going to be selling the two together. I think they're going to be great candle holders for great big Gothic sized candles in there, and then you can float potpourri or put candy or whatever you want around the rim there. I think that would be exceptional. And they are sort of this is sort of a black and a gray color, a little bit of a tint of blue to this. Yep, and they're insulators and they're huge. And I'm going to sell both of them because I think they should stay together and possibly be used as decorative pieces as a pair. Okay, so that's what's coming up. Oh, and there'll be a few more things I have not told you yet or shown you yet. But I will say I look forward to seeing you Monday night. Join me and David once again. That's tomorrow night right here on this channel for these wonderful items and more. That's the Two Chaps live sale. You don't have to pre-register. If you're new to us, all we do is we ask that you send us your information during the sale if you win anything so that we know you're good and legit, and then we can easily get invoices out to you the next day or the day after that. Okay, let me stand up here for a minute. I guess I'm finished. I just want to experiment. I do not know why my camera is doing this, but all of a sudden it just wants to go in and out of focus. Oh, for Pete's sake, I've done something wrong. I'm gonna just go and figure it out right now. Pretty soon the old china closet is gonna have that taken out and the wonderful fall glass placed in there. And yes, I'm going to get rid of the bird cage and the pot that's hanging in front of that naked light switch. That's all coming. And for those of you who have been asking questions and you haven't seen the little snake plant in a while, there he is, and he's doing beautifully in that spot where he's been sitting for at least the last 4, maybe 5 months. Hello, snake plant. All right, that's it. We'll see you Monday night, everyone. The steeple clocks, as they're generically called, is one full rank of pipes. Now that I'm going to keep and preserve. That I don't know yet. That is on its wind chest, and one of these days, I don't know, I might hook up some type of a wind supply to it, and I don't know, maybe figure out how to hook it up to something and get those pipes to speak again. That would be neat. But that's the only full rank that I've got that hasn't been monkeyed with or disturbed, and I'm going to leave it just like that. Yes, that's a tennis racket. That's, gosh, we used that 50 years ago. Oh, here's another small, this is a little offset chest here where they didn't have room for these little pipes. This is another little one, which is really cute. And it's on its chest. And I might just keep that and preserve it as well. Let's just listen to one of them. Oh gosh, the dogs are gonna start howling. These are so high in pitch. I don't even think. Oh yeah. Yeah, almost inaudible. So then, blah, blah, blah. This right here, I cannot but wait to tell you about that. That has a story to tell, and that's going to be probably a series of 2 or 3 videos that has been in my family since the Victorian days. And I have a photograph of this lamp sitting on a table. And that photograph was taken about 1899 in the home of my great-great-great-grandparents. And my great-grandfather and his sister and his two cousins are little children. And they're standing on the floor. And this old lamp here with the globe, which is now gone, that's sitting on the table right next to them. And that's been passed down and I'm in the process of getting it restored. And then I'll show you that picture and the pictures of that old house, which relatives still live in today. And I don't know what else I'll do. So I've got all these other lamp parts over here and things I'm working on. And I'm going to work. I've gotten most of the things out of this basement, but I'm going to work on those clocks. And of course, I told you there will be a video series. The only way I can get this pump organ out of here is to dismantle it. And because that's how I got it in. Completely dismantle the thing because it's got to go up those steps. And I'll carry it out in pieces. Yeah, piece by piece. Put it in my basement. And then over the winter season, I'll be doing the restoration, and there'll be a series of videos of me restoring. That's probably going to be about the 5th or 6th pump organ I've restored in my lifetime. Just started out as an amateur poking around. But I hope that you might want to enjoy that. People say they like some of those restoration videos. So I'll do that as well. And but let me just work on getting this workbench cleared off. Yeah, always something to do. Thanks for watching. Wait for the cat. And so long for now.